When we work on Popper number 19, we have to decide, among other issues, what kind of bow stroke we are going to use. As we go to higher positions, I would suggest that more of a brush stroke would be appropriate. In the lower positions, we can use more of a clear, controlled spiccato that we do with a firm, not stiff, but firm bow arm to control the evenness of the stroke. So I'll play once up to tempo now, bar number 72 to the end, so you can see how the bow changes its stroke depending on the height or the location of what I'm playing. The second last bar also has the issue of string crossings. We have to go over the G string without touching it, so when we practice slowly, we can practice avoiding engaging the G string so we can only hear the E flat and F without any other extraneous noise. Other challenges going to the beginning of the etude now are the shifts that we have in a few bars, and I suggest that when I give a few examples, you see how an anticipated shift is advisable in a few situations. So light and early left hand, such as bar number 1. When I go from E flat to B flat, I go early and I go through the G first finger as a helping note and articulate the B flat. Going backwards in bar number 2 is the same thing, just backwards. I go through the fourth finger on G and then articulate the E flat. As we go faster, this kind of technique can help us with clarity and coordination. There are many such shifts where anticipated technique would be useful. Bar number 3 at the end has the same kind of technique, which avoids jerkiness in our shifting. Same thing happens in bar number 8. Another type of left hand demand can be seen in bar number 10, which is more of a caterpillar situation, where the hand contracts and then regains its shape. So we have to always be clear if we are going to shift or have a caterpillar technique or extensions, and there are quite a few, and that's the next challenge I want to talk about. In bar number 20, 21, 22, 23, we have quite a few such situations where we have to either extend or stay in the big hand. So I'll go slowly so you can see what the issue looks like. So I have to always make clear to myself what exactly I'm looking for. So in this case, it would be tempting to just jump around and shift all the time, but then I wouldn't learn the lesson on the kind of hand that Popper wants us to have, which is mostly extended, and to exercise a particular technique in our playing. One other situation is in a passage which begins in bar number 28, and as I would go later on to an A harmonic, I need to organize all my fingers in that position as I arrive, because as I go fast they won't be timed. So practicing slowly would be something like this. This is the place where, as I go fast, it will be very useful that I have a prearranged hand frame. So those are the issues overall in this etude, and again the most important thing is that when we talk about bow stroke, we understand that the bow stroke will be quite percussive on the lower notes because the cello can take the abuse, and as we go higher, more of a brush stroke with the entire arm and more bow quantity is advisable.